Water pollution is the contaminants of bodies of water such as rivers, lakes, and oceans.
There are many causes such as industrial waste, sewage, wastewater, disease tanks, ocean and marine dumping, underground storage and tube leakages, and atmospheric deposition.
Did you know around 70% of industrial waste is dumped into bodies of water, but they can pollute the clean water supply? Water pollution is not only harmful to humans.
It is harmful to aquatic animals and water life.
So we came up with a plan to prevent chemicals from causing even more damage.
Our plan is to create a device that can be placed into the East River and continuously remove harmful particles. This device will consist of a decanter centrifuge working in conjunction with a semi-permeable membrane. We believe that using the centrifuge with the semi-permeable membrane will be able to reduce the amount of contaminants in polluted water at a faster rate than any currently existing technology.
Our design is based off of a centrifuge that was created by actor Kevin Costner to help remove oil from the Gulf of Mexico after the BP oil disaster. Kevin Costner's model is a giant centrifuge that sucks up the combination of oil and water that is separated and spun around at significant speeds. This separates the unpurified substances from the salt water. After going through this process, the water is measured to be about 99% free of any contaminants. The larger centrifuge produced by Costner is able to separate 200 gallons of oil from the water per minute, which is about 210,000 gallons per day.
A semi-permeable membrane will remove any remaining toxic particles, including mercury. Continuous flow vapor generation is a technique used for mercury and hydride forming elements. Moisture carryover is a problem that's associated with this technique, since it transports moisture within a stream, and it is important to keep mercury inside without escaping. An effective way to remove moisture carryover is by using a semi-permeable membrane dryer tube, which continuously removes the solvent from the wet gaseous stream. Mercury is hard to contain since it is in a liquid state. Fortunately, this device can keep in mercury, which is extremely important.
Our device will also be able to reduce the amount of toxic microorganisms in the East River in a manner that does not have an adverse effect to human life. Bleach, hydrogen peroxide, chlorine, and chlorine-based compounds are some of the most effective ways to expel or kill microorganisms. The only defect of these disinfectants are that human exposure to great concentrations of each have reported to result in detrimental effects, such as respiratory complications, birth defects, and developmental deficiency.
Parasites have been effectively removed by filtration with using a filter that is less than 1 micron. Therefore, the semi-permeable membrane around the centrifuge will have a permeability of less than 1 micron, which we believe will allow the parasites to be removed from the water.
We worked together as a team to try to come up with an effective plan to clean the polluted waters of the East River. We shouldn't be thinking about cleaning the waters only for our well-being, but for the wildlife that is living in the East River as well. The Lexus Challenge has inspired us to do research on water pollution and to research methods on how to clean polluted waters and to look into the design of devices that will be filtering out and cleaning the polluted water. Overall, water pollution is a very serious issue that we should be working on together as a team to solve.